What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. J Willie Silly, man. aka Mr. Take It Easy. For it all like easy. It's all like lazy. Let's go into Take It Easy. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch. And I did live stream a little early tonight. I only live stream an hour. Because Keon, boy. This same nigga Keon. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh my God. It's over. It's over, brother. It's over. You know what I mean? Me and Keon would never run the lick of NBA 2K25 together at all. You know what I'm saying? He is horrible at 2K25, bro. It's either that build or something, but that man is trash. So only had a 1 hour and 37 minute stream, you know what I'm saying? But the stream's still up. Y'all can go and still look at my old streams. I got a lot of saved live streams, like the Last of Us live streams, you feel me? Got a lot of saved live streams. You could just, you know, you got to go in the video section and they should all be right there. But, you know, still got a lot of live streams up if y'all want to just go tune into a live stream. You know what I mean? When y'all eating or whatever y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? And for all my new subscribers, man, you know what I mean? If y'all do want to follow the Twitch, link is in the description down below. The same as all my other social media links. But if y'all do, for all my new subscribers, if y'all do want to go watch all my scary reactions, I have a playlist section for that. Scary reactions, cartel reactions, which I'm going to start doing more of. Cartel for sure. You know what I'm saying? NBA, NFL, fail reactions, whatever you want to see, your boy Jay got it. And like I said, I am a very organized YouTuber. And not even an organized YouTuber. I'm a very organized person as well. So I don't want you going all over the place, you know what I mean, to find certain videos. You know, I just got it all bundled up for you, you feel me? But you're welcome, and I say, did you miss me? Thumbnail time. Late night drive horror story. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Late night riding, bro, is actually like the coolest thing, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I love late night riding, bro. But like, I worry about, cause where I'm at, bro, I see a lot of deers on the freaking side of the road, gang. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a deer can come out anytime, you know what I mean? That's really why I don't like about late night riding. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I really like it. I ain't going to cap to you, but, you know, I just be thinking a deer gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, because it's just unexpected, y'all, you feel me? A deer come out running fast, you feel me? The headlights really blind them, you know what I mean? But deer come out, bro, you ain't going to expect it, bro. It's going to happen so fast. And a lot of y'all niggas ain't got insurance, so you know how that's going to go.
I was driving home from work one night, taking my usual route home. I got out at midnight, so it was probably 12:15.
Hold on, gang. I don't understand y'all niggas working like these. I mean, late night shifts, second shift. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to work at this little freezer warehouse, y'all. Never again. I'm never working for nobody again, but I'm just saying, like, that right there, bro, I work 5 p.m. until. And do y'all know what until is? That's until you finish the job. The pay was good though, but I ain't care about that. I ain't want to be there. I just wanted to get my money and then do what I did, put it towards what I wanted to do. You feel me? Didn't want to be there at all. But bro, 5 p.m. until. So if you finish at 3 a.m., that's when you get off. If you finish at 4 a.m., that's when you get off, bro. I hated that job though, and it was a freezer warehouse too. It was freaking cold as heck. I don't like being cold all the time. Cold everywhere you go.
Quiet and boring. A lot of woods everywhere, and not a lot of people or houses. I was on this road not far from my house with a cornfield on one side and a patch of woods on the other. It was midsummer and like 75 degrees.
Yeah, I don't like the look of this.
Convertible top down. I was cruising down the street going like 50 when I heard a loud, blood-curdling woman's scream come from one side of the road, but I couldn't tell which one. I brought the car to a quick halt by slamming on the brakes.
My nigga, why did you slam on the brakes for? For what, bro? You slamming on the brakes for? What's the reason? Nigga, keep going, bro. Go on your destination. There you go, trying to be freaking curious. There you go. You white nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's the problem, gang? Because what else we hear? What you stopping for, gang? Honestly. Dang, bro. You trying to be Superman or something? Oh, I heard and I got in a quick halt. Like, bro, nigga, always. It's curiosity, niggas. That's what I be saying. Y'all niggas, bro, y'all is just like how y'all is in the movies, bro. No cap, bro. White folks, y'all just how y'all is in the movies, man. White people, can you just tell me, why do you do this? Why? Why are you so intrigued? Why are you so curious, folks? God, Lee, cuz, why? Just tell me.
I brought the car to a quick halt by slamming on the brakes and listening. There was a woman's cry from the left side, in the woods.
Dang, none of that.
She was crying for help. I got out of my car and grabbed the baton from my back seat. I walked towards the woods and called back, "Who's out there?" And the woman immediately called back, "Please help me." I began to run into the woods, swiping all the twigs.
This nigga gotta be this stupid. This nigga talking about he began to run in the... Boy, you gotta be the stupidest nigga, boy. You running in the woods, you jackass. You never know who that is. You running in the woods. Possibly could be running into an ambush. Show jackass. Bro, you can, hey bro, look. Listen to me, bro. You can't save everybody, cuz. All right, bro. You can't save everybody. It ain't your job to save everybody, bro. You ain't no Superman, cuz. It's all right, bro. You can't save everybody. It's cool, bro. Nigga trying to save everybody. Trying to be a good Samaritan. Trying to be a good person. It's all right, bro. You can't save everybody, bro. Some people got to meet their fate.
"Please help me." I began to run into the woods, swiping all the twigs and bushes out of my way. I yelled out to the woman to keep screaming so I could find her. She'd every 10 seconds or so scream help, and I'd approach in that direction, running, screaming back. But pretty soon, I started to realize no matter how far into the woods I went, the woman's yells didn't seem to get any closer or louder.
Jackass.
If anything, they were always the same distance, even though I was booking it straight in the direction of the screams. I screamed out, "Tell me where you are," and about 5 seconds later, the woman once again screamed out, "Help." I stopped in my tracks now. I didn't like this. I started to feel like I was walking into some kind of trap.
Duh.
I turned around and started running back in the direction I came. I ran and ran until I could see the flashing headlights of my car on the side of the road beyond the trees. The whole way back, I still heard the woman's screams, but they were still the same distance no matter how much closer to my car I got, as if she were following me back. Was I being stalked? I got in my car and just drove out of there, completely freaked out. I called 911 to report it to the authorities in case they'd want to investigate it. I wasn't sticking around there though, I was tired. After telling a few friends and family about the strange encounter, I was ready to move on with my life. But a week later, I saw something on the news that made me sick to my stomach. The dead body of a 30-something-year-old woman was found in the woods by a man hiking with his dog. Oddly, there were no signs of foul play. The location that the body was reported to have been found was the same general area where I heard the screams. While that patch of woods is very big, I can't help but feel that would be a huge coincidence.
Dang, that lady probably, that's why I be trying to tell you, bro. You can't save everybody though, gang. You know what I'm saying? You can't save everybody. You feel me? Just keeping it real with you. So dang, bro, somebody really was needing help, you know what I mean? But can't save everybody, cuz. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta put yourself first, bro. I ain't gonna even cap to you, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't finna save everybody, cuz. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't no cap to save a hero. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. And definitely ain't finna go into no woods, bro, in late night, bro. Cause how I'm thinking, I told y'all, bro, God understands me. God know how I am, bro. I got trust issues, bro. So at the end of the day, nigga, I'm thinking it's gonna be an ambush. At the end of the day, I'm like, oh heck no. I hear that, nigga. That's my first instinct. Oh heck no. Yeah. I ain't finna, what the freak? What the heck is that? Who is that? Where are you? Call for help. Call me. I'm coming. I'm coming inside. Ah! Where are you? Tell me where you are. You think I'm gonna do that? Come on, gang. I hear a scream, nigga. The first thing is, that's why I say white people. We're different, gang. We different. You feel me? Y'all, where are you? Jay, why you gotta be so mean, dude? You know, you could just go help her out. That's the main reason y'all be dying right there. Just help her out. Be a good person, dude. You know, God does not like ugly. I'm gonna get judged then. God gonna have to judge me. I ain't finna go on no woods. I ain't finna go nowhere. And I'm gonna live good with that. I'm gonna live straight with that. For sure. You know what I'm saying? You go be curious then. You go in the woods. Nigga, see how that work out for you, nigga. Jay, just be a good person, dude. Like, just be a good person. Would you want somebody to help you if it was you? I can't blame nobody if they don't want to help me. I can't blame you. You feel me? I'll be the same way, nigga. Just my day-to-day, nigga.
I was driving from Brooklyn to Vermont to my friend John's cabin to have a weekend of snowboarding. I had 2 cars at the time of this story, a 2013 BMW 3 Series, and a 2006 Ford F-150,
Boy, got two
which I was
cars.
driving on this particular night. I had my snowboarding gear in the bed of the truck. I was about 45 minutes from my buddy's cabin at this point. It was late, like 10 p.m. It was pitch black on these roads, and it was snowing. There were like no other cars on the road up there besides me at that hour. I had just gotten my truck back from the mechanic a few weeks ago. I frequently had problems with that truck, and that night was no exception. At perhaps the worst possible time, on the quietest, darkest road, suddenly my engine starts to completely overheat into the red zone. I slow down and pull onto the side, and I wait for it to cool down again. Then I slowly got back on the road.
See, that's why it's always important to take care of your car. You know what I mean? Always important, bro, to take care of your car. Your engine light come on, take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Tune-ups, oil changes, whatever. Because one thing I realized about a car, you know what I mean? If you take care of it, bro, it's going to last. Dang, it last forever. You got people that got cars that was made in the 90s still driving around to this day. A lot of y'all niggas don't take care of your car. You feel me? Like just tune-ups, oil changes, you know what I mean? Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to take care of your car. You know what I mean? Very easy.
At a slow speed, the needle went back up to the red, and the engine was overheating again. I had to pull over and turn off the truck.
Engine overheating.
I went under the hood to try and diagnose the problem, but I couldn't in the dark and the snow.
Got a flashlight?
I had to call John. On this road, the reception for T-Mobile was non-existent. I couldn't even call for help. In the moment, I felt screwed. I went into the truck to turn it on again, and at least wait in the heat of the truck as it idled. It didn't seem to overheat while idling. I tried one more time to drive, but the same thing happened again. So I had to wait like 10 minutes before I saw a car passing. I had my hazards on, and I opened the door and waved my arms. The passing car stopped. It was some little Toyota. The guy rolled his window down, and I thanked him for stopping and asked if I could use his phone.
So you see that right there? His car break down. So at the end of y'all, he genuinely needs help. His engine light his engine is getting hot. You feel me? He broke down in the middle of the side of the road. This guy genuinely needs help. But me being how I am, you feel me? People that messed over me a lot of times make my trust issue messed up. I don't trust a single human. I'm looking at this nigga, oh heck no. But at the end of the day, he needs help. But God knows I'm not just being, oh, I ain't finna help that nigga. God know that ain't my mindset. God know that's not how I'm thinking. I'm thinking, oh, I don't trust this nigga. I'm not finna help no stranger nigga on the side of a road in the middle of the dark. You feel me? Just me being messed up in the head. Off a nigga, this just me. I just don't trust humans. I don't. So you could genuinely need help with me and I will not help you. Just because I don't trust you, bro. I don't trust a freaking soul. That's just awful. You got to realize, see, you don't understand, bro. When you been snaked, bro, when it come to niggas that's close to you, bro, that changed the way you is, bro. And it's not even that, bro. I've been freaking snaked, nigga, by plenty niggas. That's why I move the way I move. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna happen again. So you don't understand how I am, bro, unless you got snaked before. If you never got snaked before, so you don't understand how I feel. You don't understand the trust issues. You don't understand. You feel me? Because it never happened to you. So you just like, but niggas that got snaked before, niggas that stuff that happened to you, a nigga did something to you that was close to you, you know what I'm saying? You see how I'm talking about. You see that, oh yeah, nigga, you can't trust nobody, bro. You never know how another nigga thinking. You can't trust nobody. I don't care if you think that nigga your closest homie. You better keep an eye on that nigga. Nigga, I don't trust nobody, nigga. I'm watching everybody. That's how I am. I don't put nothing past nobody. You feel me? So you think I'm finna help a nigga when he on the side of the road, bro? I don't know this nigga. You could be a serial killer. That's how I'm thinking. This nigga probably be a serial killer. This nigga probably trying to wave me over and got niggas in the bushes, nigga in the woods waiting for me. That's how I'm looking. Know what I'm saying? But for me, same thing for me. I'm in my house chilling. You could be running for your life. You come across my door, help, help, help. I'm thinking, it's not like, oh yeah, I ain't finna help you. It's on some shouted banging on my door. Who this is right here? You know, 'cause I'm already looking outside the window. She banging on my door. She faking, acting like she asking for help. But really, bro, you got some niggas that's going, if I open the door, you got some niggas that's going to ambush me inside. You see how messed up my mind is? I ain't finna open the door for help. Nigga got me messed up. Finna had a gun right beside my waist, ready for you to come in. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. Nigga, I'm so alert. Nigga, bro. You know how a lot of these niggas be like, they don't trust niggas and they be around a whole bunch of niggas. Nigga, I really don't trust niggas. I hate niggas that be saying, I don't trust niggas, and then this nigga be posted up with 100 niggas. Now, with me, when I say I don't trust niggas, I don't trust nobody. 95% of the time, I'm by myself. Swear to God. I don't roll with nobody, bro. I'm by myself. Because I know I ain't snaking me. I know how I am with me. So at the end of the day, I'll be by myself. So it's just certain situations like this, I'm not finna help them. It's off of me being messed up in the head.
Window down, and I thanked him for stopping and asked if I could use his phone. He asked what happened. I told him my truck was overheating and was undrivable. He then asked me if I'm all alone. I paused for a second and said, yeah. He reached for his cell phone and handed it to me. He must have been a local because he had bars. I called my friend John, he picked up, and I asked him what I should do.
It's a red flag right
He
there.
told me to call this specific towing company nearby and that he'd come and pick me up. I gave him my exact location, and he said he was gonna head over. After that, I called the towing company he gave me and requested assistance. During both phone calls, the guy in his car watched me the whole time. I tried to not look back though. After my phone calls, I handed the man back his phone and thanked him. He said you're welcome, and without saying anything else, he rolled up his window and drove down the snowy road into the darkness ahead. I watched as his taillights disappeared completely as he descended below the top of the hilly road above. I was once again alone. I got back into my idling truck to be in the warmth.
Man, like I said, bro, he said, are you alone? That right there would have stuck in my mind right there. You forgot all about that nigga talking about, are you alone? Why you asking me, am I alone for, bro? Freak nigga? Why you even asking?
I flicked the headlights off for a second just to get an idea of how dark it was out. God. When I say I couldn't see an inch outside the windows, I'm not exaggerating. It was pure blackness. I sat in the truck waiting and waiting. I couldn't even do anything that needed an internet connection. I resorted to playing games on my phone for 20 minutes, until there was a bang at my passenger side window. I jumped out of my skin as I looked to the window. I couldn't see much of the person, it was too dark outside. The headlights didn't really light up the sides of the truck. I heard a man's voice start begging for help.
Hey man.
He was yelling at me to open the door, he was freezing. I heard him trying to open the door himself, but it was locked. I shined my flashlight to the window, but it barely helped in seeing who was out there. All I saw was someone in a really big black coat with the hood over his head. I yelled back, what's wrong? And the mysterious man outside replied saying he's lost and stranded and needs to get out of the cold.
Hey nigga, they ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. They ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. And then you trying to open my door? What the freak wrong with you, nigga? Nigga trying to open my door. That's why it's always important too, y'all. Keep your doors locked. Keep your doors locked always. You get in your car, lock your doors. The first thing you do, lock your doors. You know what I'm saying? First thing you try to do, you trying to lock my... What?
Mysterious man outside replied saying he's lost and stranded and needs to get out of the cold.
You better get in a...
I didn't trust this.
But a height, nigga?
I sat there nervously trying to figure out what to ask him to prove he's not someone looking to harm me. I didn't even figure out what to say before he started aggressively trying to still open the locked door and then started pounding on the glass even harder, still screaming for help. In the heat of the moment, I decided to listen to my gut. I put the truck in drive, and he realized this and started pounding harder on the window to break it.
Yeah, forget that overdrive.
I drove the truck onto the road,
and
brought it up to 30 miles per hour, despite the damage I was surely doing to the overheating engine.
Get that.
But then I saw something that I didn't expect that made me feel like my heart skipped a beat. As I came over the hill in the road, I noticed the reflection of taillights approaching me on the side of the road. As I passed the parked car, I realized it was that same Toyota from earlier, the one that the man was driving. I slowed down and lowered the window to see if the man was in the car, but I didn't see anything. It seemed like the car was empty.
Keep going.
I looked out the window for a second behind the car, and my taillights lit up footprints in the snow, meaning that man who was banging on my window was him, and he was trying to trick me into opening the door to do who knows what. I kept driving my truck, knowing full well I was fucking up the engine, but I didn't care at that point. I pulled over a few minutes later when I saw headlights approaching on the other side, and I wanted to cheer in excitement when I realized it was the tow truck. I flashed my lights and he pulled to the side. As the driver came out, I told him about what just happened. He joked that he got there at the right time. Then he asked if the guy had a gun or anything on him.
We don't know.
But I told him I couldn't see. He replied, well then we better do this quick. It took him about 15 minutes to get the truck attached, and in that time, the Toyota never passed us. It was possible he turned around and went the other way for this exact reason. I used the tow truck driver's phone to call John again and tell him to just meet us at the body shop. To summarize the rest, John and I still went snowboarding that weekend, and the body shop replaced the broken water pump in my truck, causing the overheating. I sold that truck a few weeks later. I'm glad I didn't lower my window or unlock the doors to that man trying to get into my car. In that setting, I could have been murdered, and no one would have ever known who had done it.
Oh God, could have been murdered. You on the side of the street, nigga. Ain't nobody on the road. Would have dumped your body in the snowing, but buried you in the middle of freaking nowhere, huh? You know what I mean? But now I'm saying that gotta be the worst place to break down that too, right there, man. Like right there in the middle of freaking nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like I said, good awareness though that you didn't let down the window, that you had your door locked. Good awareness, bro. You know what I mean? You stranded in the middle of nowhere, bro. You need to have your doors locked. Even if you're not stranded in the middle of nowhere, bro. Have your doors locked. That's another thing that's mandatory. Have your doors locked. Always looking in your rearview mirrors. I told y'all, move militant. Do not trust a soul. I swear, if you don't trust a soul, I promise you, you're going to survive out here. Don't trust nobody. Don't put none past nobody. If you tripping, nigga, just trip. That's why I try to tell people, if you're tripping, nigga, trip. I guess I'm tripping then, but I'm finna follow my gut. That's what I'm finna say. I guess I'm tripping. I'm a trip then. Let me trip. But nigga, I ain't finna open this window. I ain't finna unlock this door. I'm finna drive off. I'm finna do what I do. You feel me? A lot of y'all be like, oh, no, I'm tripping. That's your problem right there. And then it turns out what you was thinking about, what you was tripping about, turns out to be true. You feel me? Take everything as a sign, man. Everything. Right when bro would have asked me, nigga, am I alone? Right when he would ask, I would have gave him that look. This and that third, this and that third. I got to move from this location. The red flag right there. Right when he asked you when you was alone, you got to get from that location right there. Why you asking me, am I alone? Why you asking me that for? Has nothing to do with my car breaking down. You ask me, are you alone? Yeah. Right there, off the rip. Oh yeah. Right there. Would have ticked me off right there.
I had my first girlfriend at 17. I lived with my
dang, bro, I had my first girlfriend at 17, bro. Say you swear to God.
mom at the time because my parents got a divorce when I was 11. One day, I asked my girlfriend on a date, and she was down. We both had jobs. I worked at a local grocery store, and she worked at a Starbucks. We both worked the day shifts, and we were also in our senior year of high school. The reason why I asked her on a date that day was because it was a Friday, and we barely had any homework. After work, I picked up my girlfriend from her house, and we went to a small restaurant 10 minutes away from my house, because that's all I could afford at the time. We ate, then
you said what?
10 minutes away from my
you said?
After work, I picked up my girlfriend from her house, and we went to a small restaurant 10 minutes away from my house, because that's all I could afford at the time.
Like I said, bro, she real, she gonna stick beside you, gang. You know what I mean? My pop say he used to take my mama to Crystals. Take my mom in the Subway. Like I said, man, if a girl talking about going to a steakhouse, girl, you better get out of my face. We ain't going to no steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna go chew on some croissants. We you know what I'm saying? We ain't finna go to no wine. We not going none of that. You feel me? It's good to take a girl out, you feel me, here and there to a fancy restaurant. Yeah, okay, it's cool. But you think we finna go there every week? You think every day finna be spectacular? What? Stop. Never make a girl, never let a girl do what her daddy never did for her. Her daddy ain't take her to go get no steak. Her daddy ain't take her to get no croissants. Her daddy ain't take her to do none of that. You feel me? So why you doing it then? Like I said, it's cool, bro, to take her out, bro, to fancy dates here and there. But she think we finna go every weekend, every day? Did you miss me?
We ate, then we went back to her house to spend some time together.
Oh, you talking about spend some time together. I know
how our date night was short, and I told her I can't take her anywhere else that had to be paid for. We came to
You said you can't take her anywhere else you had to be paid. So nigga, why are you in a relationship then, bro? Golly, I'll be trying to tell y'all this. Nigga, you 17 though, so nigga, this nigga 17. You feel me? So it's high school. I ain't gonna lie, I had a girlfriend in high school, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, she never asked me for nothing though. I ain't spent a dime on her. All we was doing was, that was fun, us watching TV, going over crib away and just kick it. Straight up. I ain't never took her on a date. I ain't never taken her nowhere. That was real high school stuff right there. You feel me? Like, we ain't go nowhere, nigga. I ain't got no money in high school. I mean, I worked at Publix and Little Caesars, but man, I just wasn't really talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't taking no girl. I ain't had no car either. Riding the bus, nigga. I ain't had no whip, nigga. I ain't had my license. I got my license after high school, nigga. I graduated at 17. I got my license after high school. You feel me? I ain't have a permit or nothing. Nigga, so what I'm gonna do, nigga? You feel me? Take that school bus, nigga, go to your house and bust some cheeks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, you feel me? That was fun to us.
An agreement that we would go on a night drive.
Really fun.
We drove in town. Then we drove on some empty road.
You know what I mean?
Eventually the pavement ended and we were on a dirt road. I had to pee really bad. I told my girlfriend, and she had to pee as well. We pulled over and got out of my car. For some reason, right when we got out of the car, we smelt an awful, indescribable smell.
Let's get back in the car.
I excused it as another person who also pulled over to do their business. My girlfriend actually gagged from the smell. I told her that we would pee real quick, then go back in the car to get back into town.
Was she finna wipe some stuff with her leaves? With leaves? She finna wipe stuff with leaves? You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, she could do that though. You know what I'm saying? I remember me and my ex-girlfriend, we was at Duncan Park. Had to pee bad. We both had to pee. I mean, you know me, I went in the woods. I told you a boy can pee anywhere. We can pee anywhere. So the woods, we do what we do. But y'all gotta wipe y'all junk after. You know what I'm saying? So she peed. I had to hide her. She was peeing, you know what I'm saying, behind a tree. You know what I mean? Whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, once you gotta pee though. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is for sure.
There was a little flat area that was the best place to piss at. We did our thing, and then we were on our way back to my car. But on our way back, we heard a noise come from the left side of us. It sounded like a twig snapping. I was afraid it was an animal, so we rushed back to my car. Before I had time to open my car door, I heard a scream of fear or pain in the direction my girlfriend and I just pissed at. I told my girlfriend to get in my car while I go investigate.
No. Here you go, trying to be a freaking superhero while you go investigate. Bro, get back in the car. Stop trying to be tough for your girl. Stop trying to show off on your girl. Show her that you're brave. Bro, get back in the car.
I just pissed at. I told my girlfriend to get in my car while I go investigate. She begged me not to, but I did it anyway. To make her feel safer, I locked the doors. I went the direction to where we were, and I heard that scream again. For some reason, I lost all of my courage to investigate now that I heard it much closer.
There you go.
But when I heard it, it sounded like from the same direction that my girlfriend and I heard the twig snapping. Instead of going that way, I went on my phone, turned the flash on, then took a picture.
Oh, whoa, what the freak?
I went on my phone, turned the flash on, then took a picture. Once the flash went off, I saw a man in a white shirt with black stripes, with some blue tarp right in front of him. He was just standing there. I didn't hesitate to dash to the car. I unlocked the doors, got in my car, put it in drive, and floored it. My girlfriend kept asking me what happened. She saw I was scared. I told her I would explain later. We got back at the shadier side of town, then drove back to my girlfriend's house. We entered the house and went into her room. That's when I told her I saw the man with a blue tarp in front of him, just standing there. I showed her the picture, and she was just as creeped out as I was. She let me spend the night because we were creeped out, and it was a Friday, and we also had no work or school the next day. That was by far the scariest moment of my life. We aren't in a relationship anymore. I'm 23, she's 22, but we remain as best friends.
I was little best friends, junk, man. Bro, just move on. You know what I mean? All those little best friends. It's over, brother. It's over. You know what I'm saying? We remain best friends. I wish my girl would tell me she best friend with her ex. Man, we ain't playing that over here. All this little best friend with your ex. Get the heck out of my face. You know what I mean? Get on my face. You know what I'm saying? Why you need to be friends with your ex for? This is a dude that you was intimate with. This is a dude that most likely you was intimate with. This is a dude that you like, most likely love. It was nothing friendly about that. You know what I mean? So all this little friendship with ex, man, then guess what? They're going to try to call you insecure. The first time you say that, bro, get out of my face, I'm leaving you. You know what I mean? And like I said, but when you have standards, a lot of these girls try to call you insecure. You feel me? Let me be insecure then. You ain't going to be with me, though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be with me, though. That's why you got to think like that, y'all, man. It's a billion girls in this world. Why put up with one girl? What, because you love her? You know what I mean? Because you got good coochie? Man, you don't man up. But if you don't man up, nigga, and go on, bro. About your business. You feel me? There's so many fine women out here. I swear to y'all, I'm telling you. I live in Georgia, gang. Every time I step outside, I see a beautiful girl. There's so many fine women out here. I've always been like that. I'm like, why would I beg you to act right when I can go get another woman that will act right? and another woman that looks way better than you. I ain't an ugly dude. I've been pulling. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be thinking about it. Like, I've been pulling. Like, it ain't hard to pull a girl. You feel me? They finna deal with you for these girls be thinking they become a dime a dozen, but they think they come a dime a dozen. Like, ain't nobody out there like them. Did you miss me? Freak is you talking about?
It was late summer of 2011. I was almost 19 and was hanging out with my best friend who was a few years
2011, you was almost 19. Older. How old you in now?
younger than me. We live in a very rural area of southwestern Virginia, about 15 minutes from Mount Airy, North Carolina. Around here, pretty much everything closes by 10 p.m., so you have to find your own ways to pass the time. But that was never a problem for us.
We could
always find a
way.
way.
Oh, she is, y'all. Yeah, now you old as hell. It said 2011, 2021. Like 30 something.
To have fun. The night started out harmless enough. First to the mall, then cruising the streets looking for girls. Things any teen guys would be up to. When that proved to be unsuccessful, we just decided to go bowling until they closed. We then went to Main Street a little before midnight, just to walk some of the back alleys, acting like the edgy badasses we thought we were. But we never felt like we were in any danger, as there isn't much violent crime in the area. After we'd walked all the streets, we got bored with this and decided to grab a bite from Waffle House, as this was pretty much the only late night dining option at the time.
The right way.
After we ate and made a quick stop at Walmart, we still weren't ready to go home, so we set out driving around some of the backcountry roads. This was nothing new to us. As I said, around here you have to make your own fun, and late night drives were always our thing. The stretch of road we were now on.
I'm saying only niggas that grew up with nothing around understand what you talking about. Like that was fun to us. Like in Alabama, bro. Like stuff that's not fun to a lot of city niggas. That was fun to us. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. Feel me? So ain't nothing to do. True. You know, like I said, it's fun. And I'm going to Walmart doing late night drives and whatnot. You feel me? That's fun. I know you feel me.
Driven maybe once before during the day, though it wasn't far from where either of us lived. We just had no reason of going down it. While still in Carolina, the road is paved, but within a mile, it enters back into Virginia and turns into dirt. Like most of the dirt roads around here, the county doesn't really give this one much attention since it's so far out of the way. There are very few houses on it. Since the road often washes out in the heavy rains, you have to drive much slower, and being as unfamiliar with it as we were now traveling at a crawl. While we were both more cautious now, it still just seemed as any other road we would drive. Now at this time of night, the roads are...
Nigga, I know I wasn't tripping. I'm like, hold on, cuz I thought I was tripping. I thought my headset was messing up or something. I heard something on the left of it. I'm like, hold on, what the... God, I'm like, what the freak? Sound like some firecrackers. I'm like, what the... Like, boy, I got scared. I tell you, but it junk loud in my ear, cuz. I heard it junk. I'm like, what the... Sound like some firecrackers.
We were now traveling at a crawl.
Freak, nigga.
While we were both more cautious now, it still just seemed as any other road we would drive. Now at this time of night, the roads are essentially empty around here, and with only a handful of houses on this road, we were certain we wouldn't run into any other traffic.
You hear that?
The road is mainly all wooded and sits at the bottom of a small mountain.
Am I tripping?
At night, it's easy to overlook any of the houses on it. We probably would have missed them all, if not for out of the corner of our eye, we noticed a light burning. We both looked and noticed a man standing under his porch light. We couldn't make out any features of the man, but we could tell he was watching us, standing completely motionless, with the exception of his head following us. While we were both now on edge, we tried not to think much of it. We figured it was just someone stepping out for a cigarette, but it's just his demeanor that was so uncomforting to us. While nothing came from that man watching us, this was only the beginning. We gradually picked up our speed as we were becoming a little more unnerved the more we talked about it. Within just a few minutes, though, we came to the end of the road, and we were back on the hardtop, a road that I was much more familiar with, and that I drove about once a week. We turned right, and we were feeling much better as we could pick up our speed and leave the thoughts of that man behind us. We enjoyed the sights from this road as it travels atop a small mountain ridge, offering beautiful views of the town below. After a couple miles, we had reached the end of this road and made another right to make our way back to my house. This road is a little more wooded than the one we had just turned from, but I was even more familiar with this road.
Where the heck is you going, bro? Like, where the heck is this nigga going?
Drove or ridden it literally thousands of times before.
Nigga, why you going to a dead end?
As we're making our way back toward the main highway,
See that man again?
we saw something up ahead in the distant reaches of my headlights. Deer are horrendous around here, so we figured that's all it was and slowed down. We began to notice it was much whiter than the brown fur of a deer, but we're both used to seeing the occasional albino, so still assumed that's all it was. As we got closer, we noticed it was no animal at all. It was definitely a human, but hunched over with their back to us.
Oh, heck no.
They were walking in the left lane against traffic, as one is supposed to. I looked back at my friend as he asked, "What the hell are they doing walking at this time of night?"
Forget
I looked
that.
back towards the person and could finally make out the shape of an older looking woman with long, scraggly gray hair, wearing a white t-shirt and white pants. She still had her back turned to us until we were about 50 feet away from her. That's when she turned to us, and we got the first look at her face. I don't want to say she was on meth or other drugs, but that's the look she gave off. Deep eye sockets with heavy dark bags under them, greasy hair, and very aged skin. I'm not sure how old she actually was, but if I had to guess, I'd say mid-40s to late 50s. But that wasn't the worst of it. She put her hands in the air and started waving them frantically and running towards us.
Oh, shoot.
When she did, we could see what looked like dried blood all over the front of her shirt and pants, as well as what looked like a big knife in one of her hands.
Oh, get the frick out of there.
We weren't sure what she wanted, but that
You're not sure? Nigga, you got blood, nigga. She running at you with a knife.
as well as what looked like a big knife in one of her hands. We weren't sure what she wanted, but that desire to be edgy badasses was instantly erased. We floored it and didn't let off until we reached the highway. We were so terrified of the entire ordeal that what would have usually been a 5-minute quick drive to my house became a 35-minute detour, just on the absurd thought that she could somehow follow us there. In small communities like this, you know pretty much everyone, but neither of us had ever seen this woman before, nor did we ever again. We kept a watch on local news for any stories about a bloody woman being picked up, but never heard a thing. I can't even begin to come up with an explanation why she would be walking the backcountry roads at
that's
almost 4 in the
crazy.
morning in her shape and condition, with blood on her clothes and a knife in her hand, with all the risks of human or animal altercation she faced. Fast forward to present day. I now live with my wife on that peaceful road on the mountain ridge, between the two roads of the incident.
You still in that town?
I take the latter one on an almost daily basis, and still have seen no sign of that strange woman since.
That one probably dead.
Just earlier this year, there was a huge drug and cockfighting ring busted down the road of the Watching Man. I don't know if it was the same house, or if these people were even living in the area back then, but after all this happened, I've often wondered if that was the same house, and maybe that guy was keeping guard on the place. As for the woman, I just hope I never run into her again.
Man, John crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mr. Nightmare, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But no, man. John crazy. Y'all be safe out here, man. Y'all be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Jay always safe. You know what I mean? Jay always going to be safe, and I just hope y'all be safe as well, man. You know what I mean? I hope y'all take tips from your boy Jay. You know what I mean? Because I be trying to give out game, you feel me? And receive it. You know what I mean?